Hello and welcome back to Puttering Outdoors. Today we're gonna try and buck up this wood pile and split some of it. But before I can do that, I gotta build a sawhorse. I could split it or I could chop it up right on the pile itself, but it's a little bit awkward. I've been wanting a sawhorse to facilitate the task and help, save my back a little bit. So let's go ahead and build that first. It should only take an hour, I hope, and then we'll start bucking those up. So for the legs for the sawhorse, I'm going to take 4 of these 2x4s by 8 and split them in half so that the legs will be like 4 feet tall. But of course, when they open up on an angle, it won't be 4 feet tall, 4 feet tall. So let's go ahead and do that. Sunglasses or safety glasses. Okay, so I just measured 18 inches from the top here to know where to drill these holes. I'm gonna put these 1-inch bolts in there to so you can pit it open and closed. So I'm just gonna go ahead now and drill those holes. I bought all this hardware yesterday, and then of course in the middle of the night last night I was sleeping, or I was awake, and I changed my plans midway through, so now I'm short 1 bolt and 2 washers. I had bought extra bolts or nuts to lock in place, so yeah, I'll have to buy 2 more nuts, 1 more bolt, 2 more washers. So a trip to Home Depot and probably Costco, buy a little bit of Christmas decorations. Christmas is coming along, so anyways, we should be back shortly. Alright, just got back from Costco with the missing hardware. I'm going to assemble the last one, and then I'll assemble everything together. So what I did here is I opened up the top to 16 inches mouth opening. I don't know if you can see that here. Yes, you can. So it's about 16 inches mouth opening, and just putting a 2x4 or just to show where I gotta line it up for it to stop it from opening wider. Okay, so I built these, or cut these spacers, which will put these exactly 16 inches apart. So that's what I want to cut my firewood at, 16 inches. So from this end to this end here is 16 and probably an 8, just so I have enough place for the blade to go. And then I squared this up. I used the back of the wall here in order to make sure that they're squared up, and I checked, and you know, they're really even. So I'm just gonna attach this board now to every other leg, I guess, just so we don't, you know, it's still got to split up. So these legs, this brace has got to go on every other. I'm just gonna use decking screws just so that it's weatherproof, I guess. I don't want to use interior screws because they'll rust out after a bit. Oh no, it doesn't reach. Oh no. Oops. Oh, that's good to see scrap wood around. Okay. This is 2x6 that I stripped down. So I need 52 inches. Let's see if it stands up now. So see, you put the log in here now, and then you can just chop away. Alright, I'm just gonna sharpen up my chain before I go and buck up these logs. This chainsaw, it's funny. I didn't have a chainsaw, and was it bound? Oh, there we go. I didn't have a chainsaw, and at our previous property, the mailboxes for the community was right on our property, basically. And one day I went to go pick up the mail, and well, actually we did, Lisa and I. And Lisa said, "Hey, what's that in the ditch over there?" And I looked over, and sure enough, it was this chainsaw just sitting in the ditch. I have no idea how it got there. I don't know if somebody was hiding it, or if it fell off the back of a truck, or what. But anyways, picked it up, and I thought for sure it'd be like, you know, broken or something where, you know, it needed some work in order to get it working. But I put some gas in it, put some bar oil, and pulled I pulled the crank on it, and it started up in like the third pull, which was great. And this is a great chainsaw. It's a steel MS261C. You know, they're quite expensive. I think they go at, I don't know, $900, $700, something like that. So yeah, it was quite the find, and not something that happens every day anyways. Yeah, but before that, I never had a chainsaw. I used my father-in-law's chainsaw. He had an electric one. Not the best, but you know, it did the job. But this is definitely, you know, especially now that we have 15 acres of land, having a chainsaw is really a must. That's a lot of logs.
Thoughts on the build?
Working really good. Could have made these shorter, but it's fine.
Got a good pile.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going good. I'm really happy how this turned out. My back is not sore at all. Usually it'd be sore after a couple of logs, just, you know, leaning over and trying to saw that wood. It's performing really well. I might have to tighten some bolts after. I see that I lost one. Oh no, I didn't lose any. Yeah, really happy with it, and hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time.